Man, we gotta get started. I've been sitting here for too long. Oof, oof. Did legs the other day. Oof. Sore, man. Sore, brother. Hey, brother. Brother. Oh, let me start my joint. AJ Lino, top of the morning. Dexter Catchings, what's up? We out here, man. If you look closer, it's easy to trace tracks of my tears. Oaktown's finest. What's good, player? Great live as always. What's up? What's up? Good afternoon. 10,000. Yeah, man. We hit 10,000, man. Shout out to everybody that subbed, man. Appreciate every last one of y'all, man. Super grateful for hitting 10K. That's a milestone, you feel me? That's a milestone in the building. We out here on the water, man. Whew. Woke up, did some treadmill, did some weights already. Muscles feeling kind of tight, but good though, good though. Morning. Muscles feeling tight, but very good though, very good. King Camel, good afternoon. Fat John, on the road for 100K, maybe. We'll see. Um, Dave G said, yeah, Miles, I was just at 3K last week. You've been getting bumped into the algorithm or something. That was a quick boost. Well, you know, shout out to my YouTube guy. I got a YouTube guy, somebody who understands the algorithm better than me. Help me fine tune my content and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's let me tell you, man, it's hard to sell the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to make the truth sound sexy. It's hard to make niggas click on the truth. So I ain't gonna lie. I needed a little bit of help with that. So shout out to him. JG, the GOAT of the game, million subscribers coming soon. Appreciate that, man. I receive it. I receive it. I believe it. Dexter Catching said, that's a Miles Stone. Ha! Funny. Monogamous player, good afternoon. Good morning. Linwood said, you need to schedule a session with me. Schedule a session with you? Well, for some massage? You gotta have like a young lady to massage me, nigga. A young lady on your payroll or something. No doubt. Dave G said that's what's up. Gotta have the savvy YouTube expert. Yep. AJ Luna said, can you talk about being satisfied and keep working towards your goals and dreams? For example, you're at 1,000, you're at 10,000, 10,000 now, and you're grateful. Some others would be sad that they're not at 1,000,000. Bless up. Well, it's exactly what I talk about all the time, guys. Gratitude, man. Gratitude. And that's what I was saying the other day. So, some people think that gratefulness or gratitude is a feeling. It's exactly what I told y'all the other day. I told y'all this, I think it was last Thursday maybe, or Friday morning. Gratitude is a conscious choice, man. It's a conscious choice. I'm grateful for what I have, and what I have is 10,000 subs. I'm super grateful. I'm super happy, and I'm focused on what I have. I'm not focused on what's not, what the number that's not there. I'm not focused on anything else but what's there. Same thing I was telling dudes at the seminar. You look at a water bottle. If you're thirsty and you're focused on being able to drink, you can't focus on the part that doesn't have water. You got to focus on the part that has water. You understand? So, and there's always room for improvement. But see, here's the thing. As far as you said, talk about being satisfied. Satisfaction is another thing that is a choice. You understand? See, satisfaction, you have to choose to be satisfied and be grateful at the fact that you even have the opportunity to be in the game, to compete, to get up every day and have the opportunity to produce content so more people could subscribe. Or not so more people could subscribe, but you created the opportunity for more people to subscribe. And if more people do subscribe, then that's great. If not one other person subscribes to my channel, I'm still grateful for the 10,000 that did. You see what I'm saying? I'm still grateful for the 10,000 that did. That's all I can do. I can't spend time being angry or dissatisfied with what didn't happen or what's not happen, what is not happening. You understand? That's really what it's all about. So that's why I tell y'all every day, man, be grateful, man. I don't just talk this shit, like I live it too. I'm grateful, man. 10,000, shit. That's more than I had yesterday. That's more than I had last month. So for me, it's a beautiful thing. I'm happy. I'm satisfied. Shit, I celebrated last night. My girl brought me a bottle of champagne, popped that bottle last night, and it was some good shit too. Really good stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? I celebrated, bro. Because I choose to be grateful. I choose to look at the 10,000 and say, hey, that's a beautiful thing. 10,000 people thought enough of me to click the button. And I can't be mad at that, bro. I can't be mad at that. I choose to be grateful. I choose to be thankful. I choose to believe in the journey that brought me here. Hassan Mitt said, pause. Linwood said, what are you looking for? I do the work, not the vanity. Okay. JG says, if a chick agrees to come to your house for the first day, does she expect sex to happen or will she play dumb about it? Well, I really don't care what she expects or if she's playing dumb. If I want sex, I'm gonna let it be known. Therefore, if she comes to my house not expecting to not have sex, then that means she don't have to come to my house. So I don't really care what she's expecting because I'm gonna let her know what to expect. I'm gonna set the tone. So yeah, if she's coming to my house, I'll let her know. As soon as you walk through that door, I'm gonna throw you up against the wall, throw your legs up, start smacking your ass, put my hands around your neck, choke you slightly, stick my tongue down your throat. Then I'm gonna take you to the living room, bend you over my couch, and spank you. And then I'm gonna finger pop you from the back and play with your G spot. I'm gonna tell her all that shit. And if she's not down, then she don't have to come to my house. That's it. A lot of y'all cats, y'all afraid to say shit like that. And then so you wanna like just play, you playing dumb. That's what you doing. You playing dumb. And then what happens is you playing dumb by not saying what you really want. And then what happens is the woman follows your lead and then she plays dumb. So that's the bottom line. Don't play dumb. You be real and upfront from the very beginning, and you'd be surprised how real and upfront the woman could be. And she's gonna be either real and upfront by telling you she's not interested, or she's gonna be real and upfront by telling you, yeah, I'm down because I find you sexually attractive also. That's it. Tim Satov says, congratulations on 10K Miles. We're on the way to reach more with the real game. Facts. Monogamous player said, Miles, Do you think women really understand a man's leadership beyond the finances? Um, well, again, does the man understand his leadership? Does the man understand his value? Does the man understand his place, his role? You understand? Does he fully understand it? Because what matters is if he fully understands it. Because once he fully understands it, what's going to happen is he's going to move in a certain type of way. He's going to carry himself in a certain type of way. And ultimately, if the woman is compatible with him, it's going to be explained to her by his action. Do you understand? It's going to so it's not it's she doesn't need to be she doesn't need she doesn't her understanding is going to be supported by his action. Okay, now maybe there might be certain specific situations where she needs things to be explained to her verbally. You understand? But for a woman to fully understand something, remember, understanding is a two-part equation. Understanding has to do with the effectiveness of the teacher and the readiness of the student. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. I'm sure you heard that before, right? So it has to do with both. It's a two-way street. So a woman understanding a man's leadership has to do with her being ready to understand and that man carrying himself as such and understanding his leadership and his ability and his value. Not every woman is ready. Because you could be a great leader as a man, but you might get with a woman that's just not ready. You understand? So you're going to have to leave her alone anyway. Good morning.
Morning.
Beyond finances. Yeah, again, it just has to do with the way a man carries himself. So with your question specifically, where you talking about beyond finances, if a man only sees his value and only sees the value of his leadership based on his money, so that's basically a man that's leading with his wallet. You understand? So again, like I said, it depends on how the man carries himself. If he carries himself in leadership of, if he carries himself in with social leadership, right? He carries himself with etiquette, self-respect, sophistication. He dresses well. He's a leader in fitness. He's a leader in how he eats, meaning that he demonstrates all these different things to this woman. Like whenever they hang out, he always chooses the salad and maybe the steak, or he chooses the salad and the fish, and he doesn't drink, or he doesn't drink too much, or or she sees that he's always headed to the gym. She sees that he only has friends that are people who are smarter than him, so he can learn something from them. See, he's carrying himself a certain way, so she can see all of those things. But you have some men who they only lead with their wallet, so they always buying a woman something, or they be trying to like take her to expensive places to impress her and to tell her, hey, look at this, look at my sneakers. My sneakers cost $500, and look at my car. My car costs $200,000, and blah blah blah. And he's always making that the basis of his interaction with her. She's only going to understand his leadership through finances. Why? Because that's the way he shows up in the situation. Lifestyle Phil says, would it be intelligent for a rapper to actually rap fantasy instead of actual things they've done? It depends on, I don't know. What are you trying to accomplish though? Good morning. What are you trying to accomplish? Are you trying to become the best rapper alive? Are you trying to win a Grammy? Are you trying to sell the most records? Because you can rap about anything you want, but you also have to know how to construct a song around the content. You have to know how to be catchy. You have to know how to, you know what's your flow like? What's your rhyme schemes like? Do you use entendres? Do you use figurative language? Do you use metaphors and similes correctly? Like that's a The bottom line is for you to be honest. If you're an artist, the bottom line is for you to have a certain level of authenticity. Now, if you the type of person who you're just a natural storyteller and you have a very vivid imagination where fantasy comes easy to you and you can create interesting stories based on fantasy because that's who you are, then I think you should do that. But you asking this question lets me know that you're struggling with something. Good morning. You understand? You asking this question shows me that you're struggling with something, meaning you don't know whether to rap about real shit or rap about fantasy shit. So, and that leads to you knowing who you are. You understand? But if you're an artist, your job is to bring people a certain experience based on your identity, based on the authenticity that's inside of you, the truth that's inside you, right? The truth is inside you. That's your job as an artist, to show people a different perspective on a relatable subject based on your creativity. Excuse me. And your creativity is always based on your identity. So you got to find out who you are. Fierce Soul says fire. William Kahn, top of the morning from Ohio. That's what's up. Jeffrey Glenn, what up? Joe Blast says, Mr. 10,000, respect. Yes, sir. Richard said, congrats on the 10K subs. Appreciate it. Joe Blast said, respect chat room. Monogamous player said, I feel like at times women undervalue a man's consistency. A man's consistency is powerful in so many ways. Well, I'll say this. Well, you know what I'll do? I'll ask you, what makes you think, or how do you, what indicated to you that women are undervaluing a man's consistency? You understand? Because let me tell you something about consistency. Shit, let me tell you something about being a man in general. Good morning. There are times when being a man can be a thankless job. And the reason why it's a thankless job is because we are so great. You understand? The reason why it is a thankless job is because we are so great. Men in general are really good at what they do as far as creating structure, providing protection and security and resources for the rest of society. That's what we do. We're very good at it. That's why, for example, in America, in a society such as America, there's so many complaints and there's so many people who struggle with their identity. Why? Because they have the luxury to struggle with their identity because they never have to worry about where they're gonna get food. You see what I'm saying? But all of that is a result of men being good at what they do as far as providing resources and structure. You see what I'm saying? So this is why me personally, I don't really like look for anyone to recognize the power of my consistency. I continue to focus on being consistent. The only thing I look for is compliance and a certain level of respect, and for a woman to be consistent with me. So that means if she's following my lead in general, then that to me is an indicator that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I don't need any validation or any celebration of my consistency. You get what I'm saying? Or any type of show of what shows me the value of my consistency is when a woman is following my lead and being consistent as well. Now, as soon as if she starts to not be consistent with me, then I show her the door. So I don't even have time to worry about if she values my consistency or not. Because the only time she's staying in my life is if she's following my lead, which to me is valuing my consistency. So that's why I'd ask you, monogamous, what exactly do you mean by women not valuing a man's consistency? You see what I'm saying? Because for somebody to value something, don't mean they got to say thank you all the time or show you some type of validation or celebration. It could just be them complying and going along and obeying and, being compatible on a consistent basis. So you just got to know what it means to you. Joe Blast says, monogamous player, respect. Rollin Bozesin, word. Antoine Jackson. Good morning. Antoine Jackson says, salute to your 10K miles. Appreciate it, bro. Monogamous player says, At Joe Blast with the emojis. Joe Blast, Dog Linwood, finest respect. Yes, sir. Rickster says, very true. Once you get that consistency, then you're good at monogamous player. Um, Jeffrey Glenn says, salute to you, Brother Miles. Thank you for dropping what the day degree is. Word is bond. Congrats again. Yes, sir. Oh, and it's crazy, right? Today's 9/11, guys. Today's 9/11. Today's the anniversary of when they knocked down the World Trade Center. So, you know, shout out to anybody that has connections to that situation. If it's traumatizing or if you lost someone, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them, respect to them. Uh, 10K 10K body count receipt. Miles out here defeating the YouTube streets. Respect. That's what's up. Mon Ami Simon, what's going on? Chris Demetrius with the thumbs up. G Dog UK said, the bars are inside you. Facts. Chris Demetrius says, as an artist, you definitely have to be unapologetically about your views and identity. Yep, yep. G Dog UK said, facts. We are so great. Women want to be us. Facts. Zarmina said, good morning. Salute. Good morning. Monogamous says, too many people want shit pre-made versus actually going through the vetting process. Mon Ami Simon says, being a man is a thankless job. Therefore, good morning. Therefore, game isn't about things, people, or outcomes outside of yourself. Facts. Lynn Wood says, Patriots Day. Fierce Soul with the praise hands. Rapper Geek says, just hopped on. Congrats on 10K subs. Appreciate you, man. Reese says, thinking in the fourth dimension is a great video. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. I'm just grateful for the opportunity to talk my shit, bro. Straight up. Just grateful for the opportunity to talk my shit, man. Whew. Antoine Jackson said, agree 100%. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that came to Vegas, man. KJ the Don, what up? Top of the morning. E3 says, I'll leave that alone, E3. Antoine Jackson says, you and Zag had a great live the other day as well. Yes, sir. Shout out to K Zagging, man. And make sure y'all go subscribe to his new channel, The Return of Manhood. The Return of Manhood. E3. All right, E3. I'm gonna leave you alone, bro. I'm gonna leave you alone. But you got one more time. You got one more time. Dave G. Chris Demetrius says, y'all made it out of Vegas just in time. Didn't Vegas get flooded out there in the desert somewhere? Yeah, nah. The flooding, some of the flooding took place right by my hotel. Cause sometimes when it rains, it gets backed up on the strip, actually. So I was right there in the middle of it. But it wasn't like detrimental though. Good morning. Good morning. Take your time, take your time. Joe Blast, weirdos never cease. Fat John said, LeBron said, I will be in the Olympics. Word? Okay, LeBron. LeBron. He probably gonna start and just play the first 3 minutes and then sit out the rest. That's crazy. KJ the Don says, I had an old man tell me all game is being cognizant of your true value. Facts. Honestly, I mean, that kind of sums it up right there. The truth is inside you. Like, believe in yourself, confidence, consistency. It's in you, not on you. And anything outside of that is not the game. Shows how y'all say game isn't outdated. Bro, game will go on forever. I'm literally just a messenger, bro. But the message of game will go on forever in different ways and in different capacities, whether through music, movies, guys like me, you know, coaches, life coaches, motivational speakers, books, whatever. The message will always be there, bro. The Bible, whatever you want, bro. Whatever you want, it'll always be there. Right now, I'm just a vessel. That's why I tell you guys I'm super grateful, because I'm literally just a vessel of the game. Most of the shit I say ain't nothing new. I bring a new spin to it because of the man that I am. But most of the shit that I say ain't nothing new, bro. It ain't nothing new. It's just that we're all living in the same era. So I'll say things a certain way and it'll help you to connect to the truth. But the truth is always going to be there. I'm literally just a plug. That's why they call it a plug. Because the electricity's there. But for you to benefit from the electricity, you got to plug in. So that's why they call me, guys like me, you could call me the plug. Because I'm going to connect you to what's already running through the wires. Morning. Fucking these cobwebs. Morning. Anonymous player says, shout out to my Cowboys, all right? E3, keep the questions about game. All that, what's your favorite color type shit, I'm good. Let's talk about game, bro. That's what this channel is about. The game is perpetual, never settle, in my now's voice. Never stop, never settle. Facts. Game is everything and everywhere, even animals. There's always one neighborhood cat that tries to eat from everyone's house while the stupid cat starves in his mangy and is mangy. Cat HD says, hi, I'm from Brazil. Can you send a shout out to the Brazilians? Oh, hell yeah. Shout out to my Brazilians, man. Shout out to my cats, to my homies in Rio, Copacabana, San Paulo. And shout out to my the workers at Sugarloaf and my workers at the Christ, all of the touristy areas and shit, man. Shout out to my peoples in Brazil, man. Bom dia. Bom dia, brasileira. Bom dia, brasileiro. Fierce Soul, can you be the plug for more than one thing? Just get in good and don't burn bridges. Well, of course. That's why we don't beef with nobody. At least I don't really beef with nobody. I'll disagree with a nigga. I'll vehemently disagree with you, but I ain't got time to be in no beefs. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to be in no beefs. Because people could change, you feel me? People could change every day. So people change and learn and grow every day. So the man you are today, when you said what you said, you might learn something new. You might read a book. You might listen to one of my videos and realize something different next month. So why would I beef with you when you are now a different person based on your understanding? You see what I'm saying? So we only beef with with ideas. I don't beef with people, because people evolve and change and grow every day. Fat John said, shout out to Steve the Dean. Yep, yep. Joe Blass said, I respect you. How you handled that female tried to call in Dusty yesterday. E3 says, yo, yo, E3. Anyway, Monogamous Player says, I'm not, I'm not feeling my girl's mindset currently. She said because our bills are split 50-50 to our individual finances, then I'm not the leader of the relationship. What? Good morning. Monogamous? I don't know, man. That's after all this time, that doesn't sound good. Just being honest with you, bro. After all this time, that does not sound good. So good. If you want to schedule a consultation so we could talk that out, I would I would recommend that, bro, because that don't sound good, bro. But again, you got to carry yourself a certain type of way, and sometimes those type of conversations are not fruitful, because if you have to explain that you're the leader, that's the part that kind of fucks shit up. Because you know, again, a man's leadership is a thankless job because it goes without saying. You feel me? So when you gotta say it, then a lot of times if you gotta say it, then that means there's something wrong. But good luck with that. Riley said, yo, Miles, congrats on the 10K subs. Appreciate it, bro. Rallin Bo Sinsen says, in USA, it's a common thing to say hi to everyone while on a walk. It's a common thing for me. I don't speak for everyone. I speak for myself. I like to say good morning. I like to celebrate the day. I like to take full advantage of the fact that I woke up. And so I like to say good morning. Look, I'm going to do it now. Good morning. And she's wearing the headphones and she didn't say it back, and that's okay. It's just something that I like to do. It's kind of nice, though. Have a good one. You see what I'm saying? So it's common for me. I don't know about everybody else. Fear Soul says, Chris, what's beef? What's beef? Oh, nigga. My girl makes 20K more than me. So she's stepping up to still pay off of her needs. Plus more is leadership. But I just have how women use the finances to try to rate you rather than looking at the consistency. Yeah, bro, there's something that you forgot to do in the beginning of that relationship. There's something that you didn't There's something that you didn't vet correctly in the beginning, bro. For her to have this mindset after all this time, because I mean, from what I understand, because all the time you've been calling in, you've been with your girl for a little while now. That's why I keep saying after all this time. But there's something that you actually probably didn't notice, or something that you let slide, or something that you didn't represent correctly. Some move was made to make her think the way she's thinking, or maybe she wasn't as compatible as you thought she was. Good morning. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm sorry to hear that, though. Cause I was in a situation where I was with a woman that, she always, for the majority of our relationship, we was together for over a decade, and she always made more money than me because she was a nurse, and even when, and she would do overtime, she would do weekends, all this type of shit. So she always made more money than me. But I was still the leader of the relationship because I was the one that ran the budget, and I showed her how we could save money. And I ran the budget based on percentages, especially because she had kids and I didn't. So I made sure that she paid more in bills than I did, just based on the percentage of income to expenses. So that's how I set up the budget. And of course, initially there was some resistance, but when I started showing her how much money we were saving based on my budget, she ultimately she was very excited to continue and follow my budget because our lifestyles actually got better. Because with the money that we were saving, we was able to do more shit. We was able to go on vacation. We was able to go out to dinner more often, shit like that. So, like I said, it's all about the way you move, bro. You got to move a certain way. You have to move a certain way. Sometimes you might have to drag her kicking and screaming, to really coach her a certain way. And then sometimes you gotta know. Sometimes you gotta know when you can't save her, bro. That's another thing too. Again, I don't know, man. I don't know. You've been with her for a while, so I don't know. Kay just said, Miles, I was telling a little homie that character is the foundation of the game, and he tried to argue and say it's confidence. I just left it alone. Well, it's both. It's confidence in character. Confidence in character is what gives you the strength and drive to be consistent in your masculine identity. So neither of you is wrong. Neither of you is wrong. You just got to come together and bring both ideas together. G-Dog said MP might need to call Moses on this. The charge, yeah, Moses is the charge doctor, right? Sonny Bridges says, time for a new woman. Monogamous place. I agree with you, Miles. That's not marriage material. I'm going to schedule a consultation soon. Yeah, bro, hope you do, bro, because you gotta figure out the best way to move, especially when you got kids and all that, man. Well, monogamous, that's tough. I'd sit her down from the moment she tried to tell me who I am. Facts. I'm not feeling the mindset of my chick right now with the mindset we can't get close to marriage unless she works on her outlook over time. If she ain't happy, cool. Go find another lead. Go find a leader. Good luck. Joe Blast said, MP, I feel you. I respect you for voicing it here. Miles about to get you straight. Facts, Miles. I must have missed something early on. Linwood said, I would have never moved in with her. Facts, Miles. I agree. Dave G said, question, Miles. Since relationships are temporary, does that mean that compatibility is temporary as well? Well, yeah. Compatibility could be temporary because if a person grows and evolves into somebody that you're not compatible with, then that's a fact. Yeah, that's true. Because listen, listen, if you're in a relationship with somebody and you get hit by a bus and die, you're not compatible anymore because she's alive and you're not. Right? So yeah, compatibility can be temporary as well. There's nothing that says compatibility has to be forever. You understand? But the thing is that you want compatibility so during the time that you're together, you can be in harmony with that person while you're together and you can enjoy everything that person has to offer while you can enjoy it. G-Dog says, she should go trick and buy herself a new leader if she feels so strongly. Monogamous player said, I'll schedule a consultation. All right, guys. We got a bunch of people in here today, man. Appreciate y'all for hanging out. Appreciate y'all for being on the live this morning, man. There's a lot of people in here. It's like 48 people in here. That's crazy. I think that's around the most I ever had. No, you know what? That day I was talking about Andrew Tate, I had 70 in here. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. Appreciate every last one of y'all. We finally hit 10,000 subs. Thankful and grateful for everybody that clicked that button, bro. Hit the bell icon for the all notifications so you could get the announcement for when I'm on live in the morning. I do this Monday through Friday. Everybody in the chat has the freedom to ask questions about game, about life, money, finances, manhood, whatever. And as long as you don't get too personal, you know what I'm saying? Don't be coming on here asking me my favorite color and all that other shit. Like, even though my favorite color is blue. But anyway, it's your boy Miles Cunningham. Like I said, appreciate the 10,000 subs. Y'all have a great day. Me and Lucario is going live at 12:15 today. So make sure is Media Mondays too, guys. Media Mondays. So if you're an artist and you have something to promote, you know, cash app us $50 and we will showcase your stuff on YouTube or whatever platform you want to send to us as far as the link. All right. So it's your boy Miles Cunningham. Y'all have a great day. Be good to yourself and remember the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm about to cross over to Instagram. Miles in the Game on Instagram. Come join me over there to finish the rest of the walk. Peace.